Alright everybody, we are here to do the hottest comics of May. Now, I've been wanting to do more comic reading, as I probably start every one of these videos off with, but the bad news is we didn't get to make it to our other LCS this week, or this month, the month of April, which actually had a good number of our books. So, I mean, that kind of stinks. But what I'm starting to turn these more into is pointing out number ones. I feel like that's an exciting thing for me because it's hard for me to keep up reading everything. So I like pointing out number ones more so than like trying to keep up with all the key issues, because most of the time key issues aren't key issues until like the day before they release, and then some YouTube channel highlights it or something to that effect. Most of the time, and from my experiences, they're not known ahead of time. So either way, I'm going to show you guys what I'm pulling and what I might be interested in, and some number ones to be on the lookout for. So right off the bat is Batman. You may notice my tabs so I don't forget everything. Batman 108. It's not the first appearance of Miracle Molly, but it looks like she's going to start becoming a forefront. Again, all my Batmans are at my other LCS, so I haven't actually got to read any of them. Up next, Noctera 3, my Noctera 2 is at my other LCS. Strange Academies number 10, Jessica's Strange Academies are there also. Swamp Thing number 3, again, she hasn't been able to get her Swamp Things. There's a new Star Wars, Bounty Hunters number 1. I clicked on this Heroes Reborn because I didn't see the little Marvel symbol down here. So I was like, oh, this looks cool. I mean, it still kind of looks cool. It is Marvel. It's like a world without Avengers. To me now, the coolest thing is that Blade is in here. It's cool now that the Blade movie's coming out that they're doing more with Blade. Outside of that, some number ones that looked interesting to me. Wellsville. This is very interesting. A kid falls overboard, gets ate by a well, doesn't die, finds a whole city inside of the well inhabited by sea creatures, but he knows his dad's gonna come and rescue him, presumably killing the well and all of its inhabitants in the process. So any of these books sound interesting to you, feel free to pause and check it out. This is a $10 book with 72 pages. I don't know if that means it's a one-shot or what. It might just be a one-shot. But that's probably one of the most interesting books to me this month. This one also sounds really interesting. It's a crime noir set in the 1930s. It's supposedly written from the Asian American perspective as they are facing an immigration ban. And then there's rampant murders, abusive police. And it just sounds really interesting. Kind of looks, you know, noirish. I kind of like that genre with a different perspective. So it could be really good. Eve number 1. I don't know if I'll be picking this up, but it at least sounded good enough to point out. For fans of Undiscovered Country. So, let's see. A dangerous journey across a future dystopian America. Ice caps melted, releasing a hidden disease. Now a girl awakens in secret and must deal with a world that's different than her virtual reality. Noctera 3. Eden number 1. This doesn't sound like it's up my alley, but for some of you it might be. Again, pause it if it sounds interesting to you, but it's about a tattoo artist. Girl walks through his doors. She gets tattoos and they disappear, so he tries to get to know her better. Says it's a romance horror. I didn't even really know that was a thing, and it's a one-shot. Nightmares of Providence. Again, not really my thing, but just pointing it out. 64 pages, black and white. Terrors. Beckstar, mercenary gone gambler, gets recruited by the Shadow Syndicate. I don't know. Just, again, pointing it out. Junkie Cable, a death surgeon and a code thief go looking for their missing stepdaughter. Along the way, they have faced numerous enemies, trials, cyborgs, and nutcases. And this is coming out yesterday, apparently, May 3rd. at the time of filming this. Free comic book day, as you guys know. May the 4th be with you. Okay, so that's it for that week. Not picking up a lot of books. Will I pick up Dead Dog's Bite? Not sure. They're still at my other LCS. Yeah, kind of a quiet week. Unless I pick up those indies. So, the 11th is kind of interesting. I don't think I picked up Joker 2. I think I got Star Wars High Republic 4. I think I picked up Spider-Man Shadow. I mean, again, I was ordering these on their live, so it's tough for me to say. I did manage to get Geiger number 2. Or I managed to get Geiger number 1, I should say. Jessica's been getting the Silk books. There's a new Future State Gotham. So here you go. Feel free to pause it. But Red Hood must choose justice over his family and allies when the corrupt magistrate enlists him to bring in the new Batman, dead or alive. See what else came out this week. Spider-Woman's still going. Heroes Reborn. This is a weekly series, so get ready for this crap. Jessica got Proctor Valley Road 1, but she hasn't read it yet. My Mighty Morphins are waiting for me at my LCS. Time Before Time. Let's hop into that one. So the year is 2140, and to escape a world with no future, many turn to the Syndicate, a criminal organization who, for the right price, will smuggle you back to a better time. So they steal the time machine from their boss. Alright, was there anything else? This Peter Parker, The Amazing Shutterbug might be interesting. I don't know. They're also doing offshoots for these Heroes Reborn. So again, get ready for that. You Promised Me Darkness. I don't really know what's going on. My LCS typically does not upcharge on hot books, but this is one that they did. I think they got shorted and then got sent some, and you had to pay like, I want to say $15 or something like that. But, I mean, I paid it just because Jessica wanted the number 1 when it came out and it got shorted. Or they just didn't get them at all or something like that. So when the number 2 came out, they had already adjusted the price. It kind of sucks, but I get it. Someone explained to me comic book stores, you're trying to convince somebody that a comic is worth $3.99 before they realize it's really only worth $1. Someone explained it to me like that, so I get it. You get hits like the first Punchline or the first Dylan Brock. You occasionally get gems like that. And I guess You Promised Me Darkness number 1 was that. Either way, I got it in my box at my LCS. So I guess I'll try to get number 2 depending on the price. Because if every book is going to be like $15 or more, I don't know. Kanto number 2 for this run. That might have been it. This was a pretty quiet week. But I know one of these weeks is going to step it up. I want to find these in dollar bins. There's this Ninja High School number 180. Every time I see it, I'm like, what? Ninja High School 179. I assume this is going to be the crazy week. Daredevil 30. Some more ASM. Way of the X 2. I skipped Way of the X number 1. Wonder Girl number 1. I probably will be trying to pick that up. We Only Find Them When They're Dead number 6. We'll probably be trying to pick that up. Radiant Blight number 4, we'll be picking that up. Jessica's probably going to be picking up The Walking Dead. I'm on the fence about Stillwater, as I think I only have 1 through 3. Jessica's going to be picking up Champions. Shang-Li's getting another one. Going to be picking up Power Rangers. I've been buying Jessica these Stray Dogs, but we haven't got up to our LCS to get them. So who knows if we'll get up there before number 4 comes out. The Mini Deaths. I think we didn't get that one last month. It was on our list to look into, but I don't think we ended up getting it. Jessica did get Home number 2. Or Home number 1, I should say. Phantom of the Scan. We did end up picking that one up, but again, it's stuck at our LCS. Best of Splinter for you guys. Undone by Blood. I think I was only able to get number 1, so I may have to see if I can get number 2. Rangers of the Divide. Let's see if I missed any. Oh yeah, Legends of the Dark Knight number 1. Iconic series Legends of the Dark Knight is back. Comic icons and rising stars alike will tell digital first stories across the Batman mythos, beginning with comic legend and co-creator of The Boys, Derek Robertson, writing and drawing an epic 3-issue supervillain crime drama. A new player has arrived on the scene in Gotham City and is selling deadly chemicals to the worst villains in town, Mr. Freeze, the Penguin, and even the Joker. It's up to the Batman to stop them. Another Batman series. That's right, Deadpool 3270. So yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with people, but it could be good. Who knows? What else we got up here? Shang-Chi #1. As you guys know, the movie's coming out soon. Here we go. Rangers of the Divide. Following the disappearance of the nation's peacekeeper, an elite commander stumbles upon a team of bright-eyed cadets in the need of leadership. The group prepares to venture out on their first mission into uncharted territories. Are they ready to face what awaits them, or will danger find them first? The debut comic series. So, could be cool. Could be cool. Alright, let's hop over to the last week. Got some more Detective Comics, X-Men 20. These are kind of your tried and true bread and butter. I've fallen so far behind on Strange Adventures, it's really sad. Last Ronin #3. Hey. Something is Killing the Children 16. Robin #2. I don't know if I picked up Robin #2. Jessica's been getting the Aliens. Let's see. Harley Quinn. Teen Titans Academy. My Teen Titans Academies are stuck at my LCS. Haha #5. I don't know how to feel about that because I thought Haha was just going to be a 4-issue series. Let's see what this says. Takes a trip to a grocery store. They've already got a Haha 6. I haven't read 4 yet, so we'll see. I guess as long as it stays good, right? Anything else? Philadelphia's up to 13. That's kind of crazy. What do we got up here? Reptile. I really thought this was going to be a first appearance because I did not recognize this guy at all. It turns out he came out like in 2009. Made in Korea #1. A quick start guide for your proxy. Step 1, remove the box. Step 2, power on. Step 3, raise your child. For Jesse, the world's first true AI system, growing up means learning to think outside the box. An exciting new 6-issue miniseries. Could be interesting. The Witcher, Witch's Lament #1. Blue Flame #1. The Blue Flame is a cosmic hero. The Blue Flame is a do-it-yourself vigilante that fights crime on the streets of Milwaukee. The Blue Flame is a blue-collar HVAC repair man named Sam Busam. Interesting name. In the wake of a horrific tragedy, the boundaries of the Blue Flame's identity blur even further. This sounds interesting. It might be worth picking up issue 1 and just seeing how it goes. Kind of strikes me as similar to Radiant Black. So that's everything I pulled to the side to show you guys. You guys will have to let me know what I missed, what ongoings are worth getting. Like, I see this I Breathe the Body every time, but I never picked up issue 1. So I don't really know what to expect. Shadow Man is getting an issue 2. There's a new Star Wars book. You guys will just have to let me know what you guys are picking up. But that's going to do it for me. I thought that was Kingpin and Daredevil. Alright. So yeah, let me know what you guys are reading. And I'll see you guys in the next video.